Here she is making her WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following is scheduled for one fall.
I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take-no-prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now for WWE producer Troy Simpkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward. Contact in the midsection. A reversal. Well scouted.
Pretty drop kick. Unleashed on the knee, and that might drastically slow things down.
Boom! What a forearm. She's looking to go top rope here.
Launching!
Diving foot stomp. Brutal. Cover. Isn't enough. Power story after two.
We'll see if this is the start of a rally.
Boom. Uh-oh. And Zelina reverses it. Oh, the heel hook. Stretch.
The stop in the leg.
Just nasty.
Oh. Oh, man. Leg breaker.
Gosh. She's honing in, staring daggers at her target.
Went for the springboard and missed.
Oh, she puts the brakes on that. Blocked it. The knees up could provide a huge turnaround.
Flattened with a downward spiral. Zelina being sized up.
Perched on the shoulders. Feast your eyes.
Is that enough to take out Zelina
Looking
Vega?
for the pin. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, the Warrior Princess.
Can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay. Fine.
Another successful Unity title defense for Lexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? And if so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me?
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Now heading outside.
Ooh,
The action spilling in our direction.
Brutal forearm.
oof. Oh! Oof, and all the impact brought to the knee. She's able to evade. A narrow escape.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
He has a kendo stick in hand, and this place just turned into South Swanson Street.
What a suplex. The damage is all catching up with her now.
At this point in the match, there's no time to recover.
From the apron!
Moonsault from the apron.
Did that just happen?
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
No telling what she'll find under the ring here.
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon.
Elbow drop.
Steel chair to the temple.
JC's in big jeopardy here.
Back body drop.
Hoisted up.
Oh, did you hear the sound that made?
That might have knocked Jane out for good.
She's making her way to the top turnbuckle.
And now the hunter has a weak prey about to take off. King's legs are teetering. He might have nothing left.
Soaring to... This looks like the setup to...
Bam! Spine buster.
End of the line for King.
Setting up for something here.
Lexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
Is it, though? Like you said, you're too close to this. Might be clouding your judgment.
I know you're new here, so I'll let that slide.
Bottom line, we're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally.
Guys, I cannot overstate the importance of this match here tonight.
Of course not, Michael. Anytime the tag titles are on the line, the match takes on a whole new level of importance.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Lexis King and Jason Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware?
All right, he's got to refocus up now.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Ooh, what a counter by Lexis. And King had no reflexes to answer for that.
Now we see if he weathers this moment or tries to tag out.
Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexis isn't showing the capacity.
From the top.
Big time elbow.
Arm extended, tags his teammate in. Uncorks a thunderous chop.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Oh, nothing fancy with that boot.
And there's the tag. It's about time.
Ooh, neck breaker. Boom.
Right to the spine. Jane's got her right where she wants her.
Oh, right forearm to the neck.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin. Yeah, she probably knew that cover wouldn't do it.
Super kick finds the mark. Looking as locked in as ever. I think we know what's coming. Slingshot.
Clothesline. What a way to get countered. Tag made.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis came with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who was wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Mark Coffey getting ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffey next.
And the referee's going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight, who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting off.
Hooked up. Here we go. Jackknife powerbomb. Mark is out. That's it. This will do it if it connects. Here we go. Jackknife powerbomb. That has to be the finishing blow he needs.
Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
One of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and I
don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well...
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake!
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a...
We're the bad guys? You and your partner broke into our...
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they...
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah. I'm...
It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that mutiny was a mistake.
And from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 200 and...
The Scottish Supernova.
Supernova.
This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of stakes.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against 3 of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey.
Lift off. Bullseye.
He wants this crowd on their feet. He wants them to make some noise. Ooh. Well measured.
Oh.
And Noam Dar sidesteps.
Ooh, the forearm connects. Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
Dar on the wrong side of every exchange lately.
Caught with the elbow. Counters.
Momentum going back to Noam's corner.
Noam could be turning his fortunes around.
What power. What dominance. Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance. Spine buster.
He's looking poised to finish Noam off. Reversal from Noam Dar.
He's managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Yeah, he clearly just got a much-needed boost of energy and defiance.
Oh, what a... He may get the 3 count right here.
This is it.
Oh, man, he's out. Noam Dar is eliminated from this gauntlet match.
And after this, 2 more entrants to go. So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise.
The arena is electric right now for this gauntlet match.
A quick series of pinfalls, and there's only one winner. Of course the WWE Universe is excited.
Boot to the gut will stop anyone in their tracks.
Oh, that's just disrespect right there. I kind of like it.
European uppercut. Oh, jarring uppercut. And he's going to the top.
Look out.
Diving elbow.
He goes for the quick pin.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
Destructive use of the knee.
Boom! What an uppercut. Jarring.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive.
Uppercut! Man. Reversal. And that turns things around. Big right hand.
No signs of either combatant backing down. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
2 titans trading strikes and refusing to back down. Who will break first? That is the question.
Ooh! This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Oh, European uppercut.
He's zoning in, has something big in store.
I don't think this is going to end well.
Provide an escape plan.
Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him. Oh, the heel hooks in.
Trapped in the clutches of this submission.
This is brutal. It's locked in full.
Fighting out of it. Successfully does. Couple effective shots.
Spinebuster. We got a cover. Yes, Aussie has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
It's been insane since the opening bell, but we're not done yet. We've got one more contest to go.
Now we've got Wes Lee jumping into this gauntlet. I gotta tell you, nostalgia is hitting me hard tonight. It feels great to be back here in...
This will do it if it connects. Here we go.
Jackknife powerbomb.
Cover.
Wesley is in serious danger.
He kicks out somehow.
Unreal. Unreal to kick out there. Not only unlikely, downright extraordinary.
When your opponent can hang after all that, you're wondering if earning a win might just be impossible.
And then a double stomp to the lower back.
He might be getting up, but it doesn't look like it will be for long.
And Wes's counter. Clothesline.
Disrespecting the competition.
Oh, what a forearm! Climbing up to the top, looking to go high risk.
Soaring.
Right on point. Forget about it. Got out of that position with the desperation jawbreaker.
Oh, my God! Oh, he's hitting me. Back of his neck. Wasting no time. Shoulders are down.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take. Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Position at top rope, heading up there. This is not going to be good.
Could be catastrophic.
Superplex!
Man.
Cover.
This could be all over.
Shoulder up, shoulder up.
How?
Scattered it and fired back with a punch straight to the face. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Slam down.
Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here.
What a counter.
Ooh, forearm connects. And he avoids what was coming.
He's eyeing the 3 count here.
Shoulders up before 2.
Not quite enough to put him away.
The running Meteora.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Got the head scissors cinched in, and here come the elbows. Oof. He's getting back up, but I don't think he's going to like what he finds.
Hooks it up.
Oh, down.
Fucking arrow.
Incredible. Evasive maneuvering there.
Tackles ruthless. Wes needs to get his wits about him fast. This will do it if it connects. Here we go. Jackknife powerbomb.
He might be finished. And they're eliminated. And there's your winner.
Here's your winner, AK-47, Joe Hurricane.
If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring anytime now because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.